AA, see you in church. Hi, I'm Manuel. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, leave a message, put the hand up. I always do it at the beginning because I tend to forget. And if you want a topic that you'd like to talk about, leave me a topic. But it's story time, story time. I decided to tell this story of it's mine, this one. These others were when they sat around and talk. Anyway, there was this house in the neighborhood, old house, and they used to say, "Don't go over there. There's ghosts or whatever." I didn't believe that there were ghosts. I believe in ghosts, but I didn't believe there were ghosts there. So my friends and I, we were going trick or treating. I had these glow in the dark glasses. I had and I had gotten a kit. At that time, you buy something called Life Cereal, and you would get a little kit with colored crayons in it that was makeup. And my neighbor said, "Get those, and I'll help you make like a face mask, but you're not wearing a mask. You just wear these glow in the dark glasses." And I said, "Okay," and I got them. And there I went with them, and my friend put a little gray on my face and put wrinkles and everything and made me look old and gave me this really cool cane which had black tape on it. And it was an old thick branch. It was cool. And there I was acting like an old man with a bat pumpkin as candy collector. And I went with my friends. We went trick or treating. We had a really good time. And then we ended up at the spooky house. And nobody goes there. I noticed people would go across the street and and my friends and I, we decided to go and look around. And we did. And there were these people wearing black robes in the back. And my friend goes and says, "Hey, that's the KKK." I said, "Unless they're all Grand Poobahs, that's not the KKK." He says, "How can you tell?" I said, "Well, they're wearing all black. They wear white." And we started laughing quietly. And we were watching them, and this guy comes out, and he's wearing this weird, like theirs, except for theirs, his had red on it. Sort of like a cutout design. It was weird. And he had this mask, and he had this long black nose. I saw that over at the 99-cent store, and I was like, "Oh, this is like what they were wearing." And I was all sort of excited, and we were all having fun. And then they the guy goes and he throws something onto the ground, and this design starts to fill in, and it's a giant star with a circle and everything. And I was like, "Uh-oh." I said, "We better go." And he says, my friends say, "Why?" I said, "They're devil worshippers." And he goes, "How do you know that?" I said, "Well, they put that star. That star usually, they'll either stand around it or whatever." I said, "I have had friends that had books on that. And I sat down and I read it. We used to get Man, Myth, and Magic," I told them. And that was what they showed in those books too. And I told them, I am not going to stay around here, but you can. I'm not crazy. I don't want to die. And they were like, you're not going to die. I said, do you want to take a chance? Then you stay. I said, I'm not staying. So I started getting ready to to go, and my friends were like, are you for reals? And I go, yeah, I'm out of here. And we started to go. And on either side of the little area near the house, a person showed up on that side and looked at us and said, come here. And then we started running. I said, I'm jumping over this fence. And I grabbed a fence and I threw myself over. It wasn't that high. It was about, to me when I was smaller, it was about here. And I grabbed, and I was really, really, really thin. So I was light. So I was able to carry my own body over. And my friends jumped over too. And they took off and they ran after us for like, and I think it was about an hour. That's what it felt like, and it seemed like that too. And we got pretty far, and then we saw a car go by, and the guy said, well, that's what I heard. If we catch them, we'll use them. And I'm like, oh, we'll use us for what? And I thought, well, idiots. But anyway, I kept hiding and I took off. And I didn't care. I said, I'm not going to get, used up and killed. So then they were there, looking and looking for us. And we were like really scared. And I grabbed my little container and there was a bunch of kids. And I said, come on. And we got up with the kids and we just started walking with them. And we sort of disappeared because everybody more or less had similar outfits and they couldn't find us anymore. Plus, I had underneath my old man outfit, I had like a Pendleton because it was cold. Windbreaker, that's what you call them. And it had a hoodie. So I took my old man little jacket off and I put the hoodie over my shoulder and I gave my jacket to my friend and he put that on himself. So his outfit looked different completely. And my other friend, he had the same thing I did. So he just pulled the hoodie out from the back of his thing and put it over his head. And there we went with the kids and we trick-or-treated for a while and worked our way back home in another direction and everything. And we saw them go by like 4 or 5 times, but they didn't find us. They were sort of stupid from what I could tell, which I thought they were stupid for being in the group to start anyway. But anyway, that's beside the point. But now that I think about it, boy, could I have used a cell phone. There were none at that time. And it was just, we had fun, but it was just sort of one of the scariest things, them hunting us down for whatever reason. But we did get away, and we didn't really tell anybody. We didn't want to be part of that either. But anyway, what do you think? Should we have called the police and whatever and told them what was going on? We didn't really see anything. But in the long run, the most I could say is, I don't know. But don't forget to subscribe to my channel, leave a message, put the hi hand up if you liked it, or even if just put it up, and leave a message and put an idea you might want to hear about. But until then, AA, see you in church.